Hello everyone. I would like to start my informative speech with a question. What do you imagine when you hear Bob Marley's name? Probably you will describe him as a person who is always on positive, who is always happy, who has long dreadlocks on his head and a joint in his mouth. Today, we know Bob Marley is a person whose influence to the world of music is crucial and significant. Um, Even after his death, his music, his songs, and his albums still motivate and give the hope to people all around the globe. And as an instance, one of his well known and popular songs is called No Woman, No Cry. But what preceded his worldwide fame? And namely, what was he like when he was a little kid? Today, I'd like to share with you with one, two, three facts related to times when Bob Marley was a kid, concerning his original name, a special knack to predicting future occasions, and his nickname, connected with his heritage. Let's begin by looking at the first fact. Fact number one. His original name was Nestor Robert Marley. I recently came across an interesting article published in 2011 by Jess Longstaff. She is one of the authors of Clash magazine, and in this article it is said that Bob Marley's initial name was Nestor Robert Marley. But after a comment that this name sounds too girlish, his mother had to transpose his middle and first name in order to preserve his manliness. And after those changes, his name sounded like Robert Nesta Marley. Now we've talked about the fact concerning his name. Let's move on to the next fact. Fact number two. Bob Marley had a talent to read poems. In an article published in 2020 by Catherine McHugh, she's an experienced editor based in New York City. In Biography Journal, the author says that when Bob Marley was a kid, he had a talent to read poems, and it was noticing that he did it quite successfully. However, after spending a year in Kingston, he returned back to his rural village and announced that, reckoning from today, he wants to be a singer. And from then on, he stopped reading poems at all. So far, we have known that his initial name was swept around and that he had a special ability to see the future. And fact number three. Bob Marley was called White Boy. According to Kathleen Johnston, a British GQ social content editor, when Bob Marley and his mother moved to Trenchtown, which is located in Kingston, because of his biracial family, he was bullied and referred as White Boy. Notwithstanding, later, due to his resilience and bravery, on the streets of Trenchtown, he was known as Tough Gong. It was saying that later in his professional career, he lended this name to various business enterprises such as recording studios and record labels. In addition, it was kind of badge of recognition to the founder of Rastafari movement, Leonard the Gong Howell. To wrap things up, I want to go through my main points again. Today, we have known about three surprising facts concerning the childhood of one of the most world-renowned reggae musicians of all time. Changes in his original name, unusual skill to accurately predict the future, and his white boy nickname. All these facts are part and parcel of our hero's life because, to some extent, they have influenced his life perception and shaped his worldview. I hope that you've learned some new information and implemented and complemented the image of Bob Marley in your minds. Finally, I want you to ponder over four words, just four words. They are considered as last words of Bob Marley in his life, which he said to his son before he passed away. They sound, money can't buy life. Thank you for your attention and a lot of time.
Alright, thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel